Workplace culture is energy, and energy has the power to create and the power to destroy. When people work together effectively, when people have a sense of belonging for a common cause, and when people are inspired to bring their best to work, then you've got the right type of energy for an intentional, healthy, high-performance workplace culture. So how do you create a culture that delivers that kind of energy? One where people are magnetically pulled to contribute and give their all. My name is Margaret Graziano, and my mission is to liberate the human spirit at work. I've built a successful 25-year career assisting organizations in elevating their culture and in turn becoming market leaders in their field. And when I take the stage, I teach my roadmap for increasing and improving the quality of energy that elevates organizational culture. All of us want a place where we can use our gifts and talents to the highest degree. We want purpose and meaning in our work. We want to feel like and experience that our contribution matters. We want to be part of a community that's making a positive impact and producing substantial results. If the intent of our organization is simply to make money and survive, that's not going to be enough to inspire people to come to work and really give their all. However, when you ask yourself, how does this organization make the world a better place? Now you're talking about something bigger, something that's inspiring, something that people can hitch their wagon to and be proud to be a part of. When people say, I get to go to work and I get to contribute to this cause, that's the beginning of a workplace culture with energy that inspires contribution. And the environment surrounding the noble cause needs to be more than just posters of your values and mission on the wall. The environment is what people are saying and not saying. It's how we treat each other. It's the level of trust in the organization, or unfortunately, the level of distrust in the organization. It's how we do what we do and how we respond and adapt to changes. It's how well we run our meetings. Are our meetings focused on rallying around a cause, or are meetings an opportunity to just get through the agenda? Rather than our environment encouraging people to just go through the motions, we want our environment to encourage people to bring their highest and best talent to the organization because they feel supported, heard, and empowered. In the absence of an intentional environment, people wind up operating in their defense mode. They react, they oppose, or they conform. But they almost never collaborate and innovate, which is absolutely needed in today's market. When you create an environment where people can operate with freedom and autonomy, ultimately you empower people to optimize their gifts and contribute at the highest level possible. When mistakes are used for learning opportunities, people feel safe to fail forward and try new things. Of course, you do need the right people in your environment, and that's also part of it. And when you have the right environment and you've cultivated the right energy, you start to discover talented people in the organization that were previously hidden from view. To create this type of environment that contributes to the fulfillment of your noble cause, you need to have the right structures in place. Structure begins with the strategy and then the plan to execute on that strategy. It ensures that each role has a purpose that's connected to the noble cause. It needs to be easy for people to see and experience how their role contributes positively to the big picture. Everyday structures include how and when and the cadence of your meetings, as well as the agenda, who's invited, and how they're welcomed to contribute, in those meetings. It's how managers are selected and trained to lead people. It's how people are led, coached, guided, and mentored. It's how people are brought into the organization and how they're supported and equipped to succeed in their role. It's how performance is measured and the consequences for lack of performance. Ultimately, structure is accountability in the organization. It's the framework for how problems are solved. For example, you can use liberating structures to give people closest to the problem the opportunity to solve them. Good structure ensures the right things are being done at the right time. That's architecture. This kind of framework is required to foster the kind of energy that shapes the environment, and the environment that propels your noble cause forward. Culture is energy. When you integrate your noble cause with an environment that aligns people's behaviors and actions in service of that noble cause, and then you put the architecture in place that optimizes the talent and the collective genius of your people, you're now cultivating the energy that fosters intrinsic motivation, exceptional teamwork, and unrivaled innovation. And with that comes the possibility of a healthy, intentional, and high-performance organization that has the power to be a market leader. This is what Keenalignment is all about. I would love to guide your audience to discover how they can infuse new energy into their culture and elevate their potential as organizations, as leaders, and as human beings. I'm ready if you are. Contact me today.